is that? A tree? What's hanging from it? Must be a way across. Duna, the gods. Are they dead? How can this be?
Ever-tightening cursed branches constrict the great dwarven god Duna. His eyelids flutter, and his face, bluish and bloated, nods. Ralik hangs limp from the tree, cursed branches constricting him. His helmeted head hangs slack at his side. Hurry! Amadia hangs before you, her face cut and bruised, her chest barely moving. You lean in. That's no tear. It's... Before you hangs a great ethereal orc, his face...
Bloody ring. It's loose.
A small, stout... Tight coils wrap Tyr's and Elias from... Cursed tendrils... As the cursed tendrils fade, color returns to Duna's face. He shakes his head.
My brothers, it is profane, inglorious, perfect. My chosen, now is our chance. Yes, we squalled like children until the bogeyman came for it. But here you are, the light that scatters the shadows. My chosen, my god-woken, our... I had a vision while I hung from this tree, halfway between this realm and... In this vision, I saw Rivellon as a nothingness. All life was gone.
His pupils dilate. He stares beyond you for a moment, then blinks and comes...
The void. It is not just coming. It has arrived. It delivered this vision to me. A threat. A promise. You must stop it. Your spirit is fitting one of our kind. You are resilient. A true dwarf deep in your bones. But you have our weakness too. There is much still for you. You must begin within. You have unlocked but a fraction of the tremendous... You cannot stop until you've reached the apex of your powers. You cannot stop until you become... Only as divine can you defeat the void. Only as divine can you deliver us from evil. Only as divine can you save dwarven kind and all Rivellon from the coming darkness.
He opens his mouth to speak, but nothing comes out. His eyes grow large. The irises shrink to tiny slivers as his pupils...
Shh. I see the void even now. It stalks me. No, it's here. Go.
White-hot cold pierces your heart like a blade.
What's happened here? Where is everyone?
Well, at least they added a shrub to
The same troubled look is visible on each face. You've seen the gods beaten and defiled, strung up as a warning.
The gods are dead. Long live the god-woken. If the Seven should indeed come to nothing, I'll be ready to take their place.
I had dreams of what I should say if I saw the Seven Lords once more. But that...
What can yet be blessed? still hear it. It's still there. It'll never leave me alone. It'll never leave...
She clenches her ghostly fist.
Find it.
People are going to perish. She'll do it.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go. There's no time. I can't hold us here. Brace yourself. This might be a lot.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight stings your eyes. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine...
One moment.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles...
Better. Let's not do that again anytime soon, hmm? Well, we needed to escape, didn't we? So I took us the one place I was quite certain Dallas couldn't follow. I suppose you recognized the Hall of Echoes from those visions you'd had before. Realm of the Dead. I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip. Desperate how? I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you... Well then, it sounds like you need to...
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine? Well, luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help. We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these. You need to go see the Meister. As have I, but not in the ways a true godwoken can. Forget those ghastly little jars and wands to which small people must resort. You ought to be able to see and speak to the spirits that wander our realm, and you ought to be able to extract the source they leave behind, too. All this, when you're done, you'll be able to amass and unleash quantities of source so great that Lucian... I quite look forward to seeing it. She's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. Home, that's it. She's giving you a map. There you are. Tell her I sent you, and you're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Now, I must be going, and so must you. Shopping. Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Well, before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could...
Damn it, he's nowhere safe. red-robed lunatics at sea, those void-woken seedlings in the swamp. It all points to the great acorn. It's coming, Quercus! What if it's too late, What if the Knights of Dre are too far ahead in their... At least here, our shield's ignorance can be forgiven, Quercus. You know their order, my friend. Mystic Squirrel Knights, sworn to the great acorn.
The squirrel absent-mindedly runs a paw over Quercus's spine.
They plan to inherit the everlasting forest once the acorn drops, and the world is rid of all giants. They believe... I don't know. I am trying, of course. But how does one battle a power? The Knights of Dre are a dangerous, dangerous order. Lunatics, a single-minded devotion to bringing together. Quercus, we can develop some magic to save us from the great acorn if our shield can keep... Yes, it has done an admirable job so far. But does it understand that we could be wiped out at any moment? Does it understand the risk? Trust. Do you... Well, yes, of course I trust you, Quercus. You're different. But perhaps...
The squirrel reaches out and touches your ankle, sending a hot flush rippling through your body. Your mind's...
Now, listen carefully, Shield. If the shield can hold up its end of the bargain, we might just have a chance to complete our research.
I've plenty of fighters for hire.
Hello again. That's twice now you've saved my skin. And I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner. Sure thing. I'll start hunting.
Hail, friend, and remember, in Lucian's love there can be no wrong.
No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight. I'll guarantee you that.
Paradise awaits, my friend. Not an actual paradise, of course. I don't think there's such a place in all of Rivellon. Paradise Downs. My parents still sow the soil there. And if the Order hadn't called me to its ranks, I'd still call their farm. I miss it. I miss them. They've been... I expect Malady has an answer to that. It seems she's got it all. Only as often as I need his guide. When I invoke Lucian's words, I invoke his deeds too. He stood for the defenseless when the Black Ring rose.
Gareth's nostalgia lasts.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right. Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide. Expert warriors for hire, all seasoned in combat. They won't let you down. You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price on the glory they'll bring you. No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight. Guarantee that.
Hail, friend, and remember, in Lucian's love there could be no wrong. Hail, friend, and remember, in Lucian's love there could be no wrong.
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before.
Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about you. That you're, how did Malady put it again? A god-woken. Yes, that's...
Tarquin pauses, taking you in. Genial smile and calculating eyes.
We may not have always seen perfectly eye to eye, but that would be the makings of a truly dull relationship anyway, don't you think? A wise attitude. Most wise. I'm sure we can build something magnificent on these foundations. Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed that I might be of some use yet. Rather flattering.
Here we are, Reaper's Coast. We made it. The hunt. To be godwoken is all well and good, but above all, somewhere further inland, Roost Anlon breathes. All I have to do now is pick up...
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air. It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath.
No! Die here! Monsters in the water! Monsters in the deep!
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and...
What happened here?
Glory
just like this, Mickey.
Can't be true.
In a shipment to Fort Joy. What happened here? That doesn't sound promising, does it?
Makes my bones itch.
Here, Bumps.
The little boy lobs a stone across the river. It makes a long arc before plunging into the water below.
Oh, Ma! Are you all right? Ma? Huh? Please. There was a fight. Some dwarves attacked some magisters and there were sorcerers too. And then the bugs came. They killed everyone. And my ma got them to chase her. And she went across the bridge. And then she raised the bridge and she told me to run. And now she's stuck over there with them. I'm not trying to stop them. Just distract them. When they finish whatever they're eating over there, I don't want them to start looking for Ma. She's in our house, but I bet that won't keep them out. You will? Maybe you can cross the river then. Ma lifted the bridge, but there's got to be another way, right? Yeah.
His gaze shoots to the ground. He grabs a small flat pebble and chucks it across the river.
I'll keep distracting him.
He performs a divine order.
Now go out, Ma. Come on, come on.
No, no, no! Not real. Not Come on, come on! No, no, no! Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's not true. Can't be true. No, no, no! Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's not true. Can't be true. No, no, no! Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's not true. Not real. Not happening.
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them!
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No, 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 no. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Her eyes widen and lose focus, as though she's seeing something played out before them. Her voice is shaky when she speaks.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. 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 And the sorcerers.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not...
I don't know. I don't know. Old Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the Magisters, but...
No. No, I don't know. I don't know. Let go of me. Let go, please.
She pulls herself free of your...
Did you hear? The eggs are no one to keep them warm, no one to keep them safe. Not my eggs, our eggs! All the family, all the eggs, every last one.
You ever think about running off?
You! Where are?
Be grateful that you don't feel the need. The kid is whistling an off-key tune as he strolls about, shifting. He raises an eyebrow at your approach.
Not too out. Just look at Cena. Ben Mesd. Too bad.
The kid shoves his hands in his pocket.
You ever think about running off?
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, you're right.
Hell no. Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet, piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead...
Halt, dwarf! What word do you bring?
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains...
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind.
He nods his head in the direction of the brick.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
Welcome to
Are you
Drift.
sure? Them sorcerers from the caravan?
They'd be daft to come back. But as long as there's no sorcerers, there's no point woken. You're fine as long as you don't go wandering.
Release me!
Off you go. I can't be seen raternizing with the likes of you. Oh, terribly sorry. For letting me live, you have my eternal gratitude. Ha! Foolish stink beast. I'll have her eyeball when she's done with it. Won't be long now.
The rat hisses at you with...
Carry on then, stink beast.
There's one affecting it fine. Perhaps there's still a chance.
A Magister guard approaches. Behind her, on the gallows, 2 lizards. One in a Magister uniform hangs dead from her neck.
Step away from the prisoner, dwarf! She's hanging by her hands because the boss don't want her dead just yet. She's a tough one, Meister Seaver. She's a seeker, and she's a bloody traitor. What have you heard? Have you heard that they killed our beloved Alexander? She was part of the Order. Knew Alexander personally. Alexander trusted her. At least as far as you can trust a lizard. She wasn't there when Alexander fell. But White Magister Raymond uncovered the truth. She's as guilty as any of them. And I reckon she got off lightly. I'd have had her flayed alive with a salted bullwhip. You're going to... what, now? She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her. I have my orders. Get about your business, please. You insult. Why, I wouldn't do it for an entire All right then, done.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her...
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing...
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if you were a cow ordered to dance a reel. It is a masterful performance. I would applaud it, but well...
The Meister bares her teeth, stained...
Malady is unfortunately mistaken. I cannot train you, but I can certainly help you on your path. As long as I am free of this rope. Be quick about it. Who knows when that Magister might return? God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that Magister wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood.
Eggy gone. Baby Eggy gone for good. Help! 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 Gone. Eggs. Eggy babies. Marge's egg. Margie. Eggy. What?
You were... Where are they? Forried Woken? Peeper? You found Peeper? That's Beg Marge's egg. She'll be wanting him back.
Yes, I found the void. Why? That's Peeper. Let me get a good look. Yes, I couldn't...
It's a big...
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her.
Shh, little beeper baby, Mum.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried. Unless some other... You help.
This town doesn't look much equipped to entertain a nobleman like myself. Pity.
Train yourself. What? No, you don't even have a stomach. It'll just be indulgent.
Did you expect a needle? Did you expect a needle? Did you expect a needle?
I've spotted something.
Them sorcerers from the caravan.
They'd be daft to come back. But as long as there's no sorcerers, there's no void woken. You're fine as long as you don't go wandering.
Kingdom, and we will have it back. I won't always be sweeping, I'll be riding horseback. We dwarves had a kingdom, and a proud knight was I won't always be sweeping, for my kingdom I'll die. don't come over. Not while you're buying anything.
They don't come visit your tongue. Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?